Well, guys, do you realize this is the second to last big college basketball Saturday of the regular season, as March and the big dance is just around the corner? Plenty of great games, plenty of great conference battles raging on today. We're going to break them down. I've got a couple of free picks for you as well. Cashed in with another one on Friday night with Yale getting the job done against Columbia, 5-2 this week with the free plays. And I've got freebies today on UCLA and Arizona. Can the Wildcats get revenge playing at the McHale Center in their final home game this season against the Bruins after losing in Anaheim earlier this year in the Wooden Classic? And also going to take a look at your game between Purdue and Michigan to see if the Wolverines, for the first time in 35 years, can close out a season going undefeated at home. Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, and this of course is going to be your Saturday video report. I also have a money-saving discount coupon code that could save you hundreds of dollars on your purchase today. That is coming up as well, and we're also going to talk about who's hot and who's not. You have to bear with me, guys. I've been sick the past couple of days, so my voice is annoying, I think, period, today, but what you hear is basically what you get. So without further ado, let's get to it. Guys, I've got to tell you, today I personally have a play that matches my biggest of the college basketball season. So far this week, I'm 2-2. And I always tell you the good and the bad, guys. You know that. I mean, if you haven't sensed it by now, and I think one of the reasons that this video is by far the most watched in this industry is, A, you like the coupons, B, you like the free picks, C, you like what I'm saying, D, you like the job that I do in dyeing my goatee on a daily basis. I think it's one of those four things or a combination of all of them. I tell them like I see them. I've told you many, many times, guys, you meet me on the street, you meet me in a restaurant, I am the same way. Hopefully I have a better voice than otherwise. I'll be using sign language soon to convey my thoughts. This week I am 2-2 with my plays. They've all been 5-dime releases. But today I am coming out with a play that matches my highest rated play in college basketball so far this season. It is a 15-dime release. It is 15-dime winner, number 10 out of 14 in college basketball. As you know, I've said many, many times that I feel revenge is one of the most important angles that you've got to factor in when handicapping college basketball, more so than any other sport around. And revenge is certainly on the mind of this particular team today as they try to get payback for an earlier in-conference loss. I'm calling it my 13-point revenge route of the year. Now, I'm 9-4 this season with these 15-dime plays, guys, in college basketball. A 15-dime play may not sound significant, not when other guys have 75-dime, 100-dime plays, etc., and I'll talk about some of those in a moment. But again, as I always tell you, I rate my plays very conservatively. 99% of them are rated 5, 10, and 15 dimes, so this is right there at the top of the scale. And with these 15-dime plays in basketball and football combined, pro and college, dating back to the start of the NFL preseason last August, I'm 35-23 with these selections. So there you have it. I have never been one to shy away when I see an opportunity, whether I'm winning or losing. And guys, the other thing I guess you should know by now, win or lose, I will be here tomorrow, God willing that I have a voice, talking about whether I won or lost, because that's the way I am. I've said many, many times that I don't celebrate the wins, nor do I lament the losses. And I understand that that's a philosophy that many of you understand, that you embrace. I also understand that that's a philosophy a lot of you just can't get. Listen, guys, it's something that's very personal to me. About 6 years ago, I had to go in for some major surgery, and I don't want to gross you out or anything like that, but they thought it was going to be this cancerous tumor. They were all convinced that was going to be the problem, blah, blah, blah. If it was cancerous, 2 to 3 years life expectancy, blah, 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 blah. I had a 5-year-old kid at the time, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's the sad story. Let's cue up the violins. Luck would have it, went in, non-cancerous tumor, okay? So, couldn't ask for a bigger break. My thing has always been no cancer, no complaints. I've had numerous surgeries, numerous hospitalizations because of that first surgery since then. But about 3.5 years ago, this is a true story, and I just want to explain this to you so you understand why, win or lose today, why my philosophy is what it is. Steelers were playing the Eagles on a Sunday night game about 4 years ago. I knew I had a physical problem. I knew something. I told my wife, you got to get me down to the emergency ward. This is how sick I was at the time, guys. Not sick here, sick up here. I'm in the hospital parking lot of the emergency ward with my little MiFi card, listening to the game The Eagles are just coming back. I'm listening to the game. I'm bleeding internally. I am listening to the game. The Eagles come back. They get the cover. I am updating my website, waiting to go into the emergency room, thinking, oh, I've had this problem before. I'll be out in a few hours. No big deal. Sick. Go into the ER. I'm in there for like an hour and a half. No problem. They give you a couple IVs. They come in. They talk. We'll have a doctor come in, blah, blah, blah. Nurse comes in. They go, will you move just a minute? I go to move. Next thing I know, the lights are going out, baby. I feel this numbness move from my toes up the thing, and I'm going, oh boy, this is what it means to go out. In technical terms, they said I crashed. I was systemically dead. All I know is that when I started going out, there was my wife and a nurse in the room. Next thing I knew was when I was waking up, there's about 14 people in the room screaming my name. And you know how big that needle is that they're ready to plunge in your heart? Let me tell you, that's a big mother. And they're right there. And that's when I regained consciousness, and I'm going, that will scare you. Now, did I see the white light? No. Can't tell you I had that religious experience. But I will tell you one thing. For the next 3.5 hours, I'm in this machine, and they're taking these tests to try to figure out what was wrong. And I'm thinking to myself, I was worried about whether the effing Eagles were going to cover against the Steelers. I have a picture I keep on my desk of, and I won't gross you out, of what they found in me and removed. From that moment on, guys, I don't lament the losses, nor do I celebrate the wins. I love this game today, and if I win it, great. And if I lose it, no excuses tomorrow. Guess what? You win and you lose. That's why they call it gambling. There are no guarantees in the business. Not preaching, not pontificating. It's just the way I am, guys. And, can't be any more honest with you than that. And I hope you appreciate it. Now, listen, other handicappers that have been red hot here. Chris Jordan going for winning day number 6 out of 7 today. 1,000-star play is his highest rated play. He's got 1,000-star winner number 2 in a row going tonight. Remember his first one? It came this week. It was Notre Dame by 27 over West Virginia. Today, it's a conference line mistake lock. He says this is interesting. I'm reading this off his website. This single-digit chalk is in revenge after getting blasted last year. Chris has been the number 1 handicapper at the site in terms of money won since 2006. A dollar player has won a little over $25,000 in that stretch. So that's what Chris Jordan has going today. I want to talk about Anthony Red. And Anthony Red actually lost a game. Finally, on Friday night, was going for 25-dime college winner number 8 in a row. Lost with Penn. Does not diminish the fact that A-Red, the last 38 days, his record is 36-17. In that 38-day period, a $10 better has won $6,267. $6,000, guys, in 38 days, okay? And today, he has a 75-dime release. And let me put that in perspective for you. With all 25-dime plays, not just in college basketball, he's won 11 out of 14. This is 3 times bigger. He's on a 5-1 run with 40-dime plays. Hit with Georgia Southern with one of them on Thursday night. This is almost twice as big. He's on a 12-5 run with 50-dime plays. This is bigger than that one as well. Craig Davis, I don't know what he has today. He hit a 100-dimer on Wednesday with Notre Dame. 100 dimes of profit on Thursday, including a 75-dime winner on the Heat. Last night, 20-dime winner, Ivy League Game of the Month on Yale. So you might want to check out Craig Davis as well. So those are some of the hot handicappers you might want to consider today when making your choices. I can also tell you Chuck O'Brien, 30-dime college basketball winner, number 21 out of 26. Scott Delaney, 40-dime winner, number 5 out of 6 going for Scott. Now, your money-saving discount coupon code, guys, is going to be Daytona 20. Daytona 500 this week, right? Daytona 20. Daytona 20. Daytona 20. No space between Daytona and 20. That will get you 20% off your total purchase price. 20% off your total purchase price. You have to put everything in your shopping cart at one time. So a guy like Anthony Red, guys, who has made you, again, over $6,000 in the last, not even 6.5 weeks. I mean, phenomenal, right? I mean, if you wanted to make a commitment with A-Red through, March Mayhem, 60 days of a service, for example, $649 is the price. You realize you could save $120 off the purchase price there using Daytona 20 as your coupon code, and you can mix and match. You could buy Chris Jordan's big play today. You can buy Anthony Red's 60-day package today. You can buy a month of the Insider Money Move service, but you have to put everything in your shopping cart at one time to take advantage of the coupon. Can't come back, buy something, come back an hour later, buy something again. One-time usage coupon, everything in your shopping cart at one time, 20% off your total purchase price. That's why it saves you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Daytona 20. I've been giving these coupons out every Saturday, guys, since August. This particular 20% off coupon. It was going to be a short-term thing, but you know what? I realized that you guys love this coupon. Yeah, we've probably given away a little over $700,000 worth of these coupon discounts in that span. I don't care. And the other thing is, I did not forget, by the way, the charity giveaway. It was going to be on Thursday. You hear me? I was dead on Thursday. I couldn't do a video. It's going to be tomorrow. I was going to think about doing it today, but I know so many of you look forward to re-upping with the 20% discount you buy weekly and monthly packages. I didn't want to deny you the opportunity because you look forward to Saturdays with this 20% discount coupon. So tomorrow, it's a great college card. I don't know what handicapper is going to be out there that has a good play. I'll find one. Make sure you watch the Sunday video report. Hopefully I'll talk better for you. And we'll do the charity potential giveaway. I know the first two have lost, but I told you, I promised you, I'm going to do it every single damn week. For as long as I'm still doing these sites, which you're stuck with me another 5 or 6 years, and that's about it. And we'll do that tomorrow. Now, let's get to the free picks. I'm sorry, guys, I can barely talk. I love Chloraseptic spray. I'd like to stop right now and spray some more. The first pick is going to be Arizona -4, 4.5 at home against UCLA. These are two different teams playing right now. Arizona is really starting to play with some confidence. They've been playing so well here of late. They bounced back from having their 5-game winning streak snapped with a loss to Washington last Saturday by playing a lackluster first half against USC the other night on Thursday night, but they did manage to pull away in the second half 70-54. So they've won 6 of their last 7 games. They are 5-2 in Tucson at the McHale Center so far in conference play. The losses have both come by 2 points to Oregon and Washington. UCLA isn't as good as either the Ducks or the Huskies. They lost the first meeting way back in January 5th, 65-58. Again, this is a home finale. Bruins are coming off a 66-57 win at Arizona State. But prior to that, you remember last Sunday, they got hammered at St. John's, 66-63. Game wasn't even that close. The final score was not indicative of how poorly they played. And listen, they beat Arizona State in Tempe on Thursday night. Arizona State had 7 scholarship players. Second leading scorer was out. Turned the ball over 18 times. Gave the Bruins 19 points in that game. All I know is this. This is the Bruins' 3rd road game in 7 days. This is a battle of contrasting styles. UCLA has the big size. Arizona has the more athletic, smaller, speedier team. I think Arizona has the better coach team, too, with Sean Miller. So I'm willing to go ahead and lay with points with Arizona. But I want to tell you something about Arizona. We're going to come back to that game in a minute. Your other free pick is going to be Michigan -5 at home against Purdue. Now, Michigan was down 7 at halftime at Northwestern on Tuesday, rallied for a 67-55 win in overtime. They're tied for second in the Big Ten with Ohio State, 1 game behind Michigan State. They've won 4 in a row. Home finale, last home game, upset Ohio State. They've been in Michigan State, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Illinois, the big guns already at home this season. They're 8-0 at home in conference play, looking for their first perfect home record in 35 years at the Chrysler Center. True. Is Michigan 3-7 in the last 10 meetings? Yes. Is Michigan 1-2 in the last 3 games in Ann Arbor in this series? Yes. Is Purdue coming off a road win, a blowout of a bad Nebraska team? Yes. But I still like Michigan in this game, minus the 5 points. Here's a suggestion, though, on these 2 games. The more I think about it, what a great teaser possibility. College basketball teaser. You're taking 4 points off, right? Why not take Michigan -1 at home? I don't think the Wolverines are losing this game. I also don't think Arizona is going to lose at home against UCLA. So you could take Arizona and Michigan. Arizona practically pick them against UCLA. I don't think the Bruins are going to win this game in Tucson. And Michigan -1 at home. I think it's a good play as a teaser. I like the Michigan free pick as a standalone play more than the Arizona free pick, but I think the teaser might be the even better way to go with the free pick combo. So there you go. That's my advice. Remember, Daytona 20 saves you 20% off your total purchase price. Good luck, guys. And remember, watch tomorrow's video so you can hear how poorly I'm speaking. And we're going to do the charity giveaway again, okay? Good luck, guys, and I'll talk to you again then.